Masks are an integral part of most superheroes who need to hide their real identity in order to protect their loved ones. However, there are times when superheroes themselves take off or tear off their masks. In today's video, you will see the top 10 such disclosures of the personality of superheroes. And we'll start with the Black Panther from the movie Captain America: Civil War. After his father's death, which was blamed on the Winter Soldier, Tchalla vowed revenge. He tracks down Barnes in Bucharest, where Rogers and Wilson stand up for him. After a prolonged fight during the pursuit of Baki, they are all arrested by the police, led by War Machine. It was at this moment that Tchalla proudly revealed his identity by removing his mask. In ninth place is the disclosure of the identity of the female version of Thor, which turned out to be Jane Foster. Thor arrives in New Asgard, where during the battle he notices his former favorite hammer, Mjolnir. As it turned out, he was taken over by some brand new superhero who completely imitates the real God of Thunder. However, when the masks were dropped, Thor was simply speechless. His axe appeared before him, and even with the former hammer.
Take up that mask and reveal yourself. Come on. Jane?
In eighth place is the tragic disclosure of the identity of Miles Morales, who came together in a confrontation over flash drive with his own Uncle Aaron, aka the Prowler. As a result, the villain catches the boy on the roof, preparing to deal with him. To stay alive, Miles was forced to take off his mask, which shocked his uncle. After a little confusion, the Prowler releases his nephew, for which Kingpin personally kills a subordinate. Venom is in seventh place, which effectively revealed the identity of Eddie Brock. During the robbery of Mrs. Chan's store, Brock turns into Venom, after which he begins to harshly threaten the robber, who dared to ask what you are, to which the symbiote opened his living mask and called himself Venom. After that, the couple changes their mind about letting the robber go, replacing the already familiar diet of chocolates for Venom with better food.
We are Venom.
What was that?
Oh, I have a parasite.
Parasite?
Yeah, it's a term of endearment.
In sixth place is the disclosure of Deadpool's identity. In the finale of the 2016 film of the same title, Wade apologizes to Vanessa, who was just furious that he left her. Wade decides to take off his mask and show Vanessa a disfigured face. During this touching moment, you and I even saw a cameo of Wolverine. After removing all the masks, Vanessa was not afraid and forgave Wade.
Ow.
Wow.
In general, the identity of Spider-Man was revealed quite often, and a separate video with him was released earlier. Who didn't watch, the link will be in the description. And in fifth place is Peter Parker from the movie The Amazing Spider-Man of 2012. The Spider-Man is being haunted by the police, led by Gwen's father. After surrounding Parker and using electroshock weapons, the special forces manage to capture the superhero. After that, Captain George Stacy removes the mask from the spider, but he doesn't have time to immediately recognize Parker.
You gotta let me go.
In fourth place is Batman, who very rarely takes off his mask himself. However, in the movie Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, she was thwarted by the evil Superman. It happened in Bruce Wayne's dream. which showed an alternate reality where the planet is invaded by parademons, and the hope of humanity Clark Kent switched to the dark side due to the death of Lois Lane. After capturing Batman, Superman rips off his mask before killing him. In third place is the disclosure of the identity of the new Black Panther. After the death of Tchalla from illness, the whole of Wakanda has already desperate of ever seeing a new defender of the country. Since all the heart-shaped grass was destroyed by Oda of the Killmonger, however, T'Challa's younger sister, as well as the leader of Wakandan design group, Shuri, was able to create an artificial heart-shaped grass, after which she becomes the new Black Panther and publicly reveals her identity. Spider-Man is in second place again, only now from the second movie of the same Raimi trilogy. Peter gets into a fight with Dr. Octopus, during which his mask was damaged and greatly interfered with him. The Spider had to take it off and proceed to stop the uncontrolled train in this form. Thanks to his crazy strength, Peter managed to stop the train before it crashes. And thanks to the absence of the mask, passengers were able to see their savior firsthand. In first appearance, I put the tough and uncompromising superhero Rorschach, who does not have any superpowers. At the same time, he wears a very interesting mask, which is made of a special material and substance that changes shape under the influence of temperature and pressure. Rorschach considers mask as his real face. The disclosure of Walter's identity occupied during his detention by the police, which took a lot of people to rip off his mask.